Alright, look at that mess I'm in. This truck ain't so big. But it's the only truck I got on this side of the map. Actually, it's the only truck I got that I can put fuel on. The other truck won't hold fuel. That little four-wheel deal, that little two-axle truck won't even put fuel, so I had to go get this turd. I don't know if you see that big-ass rut right there to my right. That's where I've been dragging logs. Dragging logs? What do you mean? Well, I'll show you in a minute. I had to go get fuel. This thing's been huffing and that truck, the strongest truck, has been huffing and puffing all the way from almost by the river. Because I stopped to look at the map, and the left side tires sunk into the ground, just kept sinking until it just fell over on the side. And it used to be, maybe because it's hardcore, but it used to be, if it fell over on the side, the logs would vanish, or it would turn back into the 3 logs. But this time it stays in the bundle. And it's partially attached, but it fell out of the back part of the trailer. And I'm like, I ain't going back across that river. I even watched videos of people that played the river, and this was from years ago, and they would just drive right over it, no problem. But I'm like, yeah, that don't happen anymore. So the game been updated to where it's harder, unless it's because it's hardcore. But you ain't crossing that river easy. Let's put fuel in this truck. Look at this mess. Look at this. And he's almost at the kiosk. So I'm like, okay. Let's see if we can drag this. Look at it, got trees stuck in it. Alright, buddy. Back to this again. Look at this. I'm gonna have to drag and limp all the way back. Not only back, I just gotta get it to the dam. I wanna get this thing to, the damn log drop off is not too far from it. This is fucking logs are messing with me. I guess now that I'm here, this is when a second player would be handy. I was like, is this game fucking with me? E by mistake, turning off the all-wheel drive. Oh, maybe I'll just pull it. I don't know. Maybe I'll pull it. I'm just afraid pulling it will cause the log. I don't know. Maybe it won't. I'll pull them as far as I can. I'm just wondering if it's going to let me drop it off even though the logs are where they're supposed to be. And if they're not, then I'm going to have to abandon. There's an option to drop logs, but I don't know if it's going to make the logs disappear. Or if it'll just break them back down into the 3 logs that I just have to pick up with a crane and put them back into position and then restack it. Shit, this is actually kind of working so far. Now that I said that, it probably won't, but right now, surprisingly, this truck is doing a not too bad job of towing. But also, the truck behind me is also running, so it's helping. Look at that trailer. God, all those logs don't fall off, man. I gotta get through this water. I was thinking about, oh, look at that. God damn it. Look at that. Look at that mess back there. Well, I'm definitely gonna get fired for this job. They can go straight through. Yeah, I was thinking of detaching the trailer in the back. But I was afraid that that would cause the logs to drop. I think for some reason the game is allowing the logs to stay hooked in only because of that trailer back there. Now, what's going on with the pulling though? I can't believe this truck right now. I'm impressed. I thought I had the game beat because the truck that with the orange tank, after I dropped off my 4 points of logs with the truck that's broken, I was like, okay, now I'm going to hop in the truck that's already over there. I'm going to throw in another 4 points of logs. Boom. I'll get it, at least get it halfway across the river and I can tow it the rest of the way. Now, this truck will only hold 2 points of logs, which means I'm short 2 more points. So, I hopped in the big boy over there. Figured he had more balls to go across the river. And he did. I had a sweet spot, and it went right across the river, no problem. I was like, holy shit. And then, turns out it won't carry 2 points of logs. It can only carry 4 points of logs. You can put a trailer on the back, or a flatbed on the back that'll carry 2 points of logs, but that needs a crane. You'll have a crane to put the logs in there, so that would have only worked if this truck, both trucks were there, one with a crane, one without. There we go, moment of truth. Guys gonna be like, oh, I can't take that. Oh man, I hope that tree ain't gonna be a problem. Dude, this guy here with the tank just came in for the win. Holy shit, I can't believe it. pulled it, no problem the whole way. Park you over here for winching purposes. If this works, I beat it. Oh, it lets me do it. This is it. I'm about to beat it. Hardcore. Haven't played this game for years. 10 years. Easy 10 years. Hardcore first time. Yeah, boy. Unbelievable. Get rid of them fucking... Can I dump this trailer? I did everything in the game. Because usually you can just get the logs and you're done, but... Can I dump this trailer? Yes. I have another mission now. I was thinking before I leave this map, I should go save my trucks. So let's go save our trucks. What will we need though? We can go to this garage, put on better gear, go to this guy, try and get him. Super impressed. See, now they want me to return to main menu. I don't want to return to main menu. I'm still farting around here. I'm afraid if I return to main menu, I can't come back here. It'll restart. The completionism in me says, go get your other trucks. Let's park them all in a line at the garage. Actually, no, I got the crane. I should take this truck right now with the crane. Go get the blue truck. Nine hours and 25 minutes? Did I really play? Did I spend 9 hours doing this? No way. No way. No, I guess that's about right. Okay. It took me 9 hours to complete this map. It's not bad, considering that, you know, you play a game to have something to do. It has something to do, all right. Yeah, I got a ways to go. Another thing in this game that's changed. Back in the day, you switch it to that gear on the top left, it's like throwing in the boosters. It just starts hauling ass. I think they call it +1 or 1+, but now that shit don't work. Alright, so let's see if the crane can flip over Old Blue. And then maybe we'll just tow Old Blue back. And then we gotta get the orange one. Every vehicle served a purpose, but that orange one didn't do shit. And it won't do shit. It's a shit truck. Which is also something that was different, because I watched a guy play the river earlier, and he used that orange truck, drove across the river with a tractor trailer on the back and all that shit. I was like, nah, that ain't happening. And I realized his truck had all-wheel drive, differential lock, and all that shit. I was like, wait a minute, that truck don't have that anymore. Road here somewhere I gotta take. That's it. Let's go get Old Blue. Old Blue played a pretty big role in the beginning. Because I was driving around with that other guy, that other big truck, and unlocking all the things. It did really good. He flipped over. He was too bouncy. He flipped over. And I didn't have any way of getting him back over except, well, I had that other little car, but that piece of shit, that thing is so skinny and top heavy. I was like, maybe I'm gonna use Old Blue. And Old Blue made it over here. Rear wheel drive. It took a while for me to get that damn thing flipped back over, but I had no other options. It wasn't going to make it. I wouldn't have been able to do all this without that other truck. That was the first truck to cross the river. I doubt this crane's got the balls. Alright. It's more of a matter of pulling, I guess, huh? I mean, all I can do is just pull him. I don't even know how to get him into a position where... just get him out of that rut. You're fine. Man, oh man, this guy. I mean, this is the next challenge. This is like, I'm trying to rescue this guy. Rescue mission. wish my steering wheel had. I wish I had a steering wheel with a shifter. I didn't get the shifter because I was like, I don't fucking shift it all the time. Just anything. I don't care. Just pull them anywhere. Got the winch going. You should have seen me winching that shit out of the river. I pulled that other truck out. It was completely submerged. I had to look for it. See, they don't make it now where you can just ram it. Tried that. You just kind of go up it. Keep checking my GPS tracking Tara. As soon as she's on her way home, I guess I'm done. Dude, look at that. Now we're going to have to pull them out backwards. Come on, man, shift. Just go where I want you to go. Or you can just click it. Maybe you can. Nah, it won't work. I say right click. Now, old Blue, you need to get your butt back home. Let's take this guy and get him equipped with some repairs and some fuels. We'll leave the orange one too. I think Blue will make it. I think Blue will be okay. He made it this far. Got an orange line. And I don't care about the trailers. Screw those trailers. Yeah, I was watching videos of this dude, he was crossing that river at every point and was making it. And throwing it into a 1+ gear. He must have been an easy motorcycle. Now that I've done this in hardcore, there's no other way to play it. I'm going to have to play the next map in hardcore too. I don't even know what maps there are. It's the game, they changed the way the game works, so it's like, ain't that easy to locate a map. It was like my only option. The only reason I got to the river was I did something multiplayer, and then I went back, and it was still on the river, so I was like, okay, I guess I'll do the river. Let's see what I can throw in the back of this truck here. I know I can do fuel. I don't know if I can do fuel and repairs. This might have been the best truck because it was able to haul those logs. That other thing was good for unlocking stuff and doing some pulling, but Brain shit out of here. Let's see here. That's just fuel. That's repair points. Oh, utility box. That carries 800 repair points. I've had that already. Whoa. That's our big mammoth gym. Yeah, I just want repair points. I guess I'm going to have to do the garage part. No. Utility box repair points. Oh yeah, see now if I try to be slick, I'll just install the fuel tank and then I'll fuel my shit up and then I'll replace it. But it's empty. You have to take it to a fuel pump. Okay, so now we gotta go back by Old Blue and head over to Old Orange. Orange is, Jesus Christ, Orange truck is a piece of shit. I'm gonna have to take him this way. I've never been on that road. Okay. Actually, I wonder if that truck can make it on its own. I don't get. I hit R, but it's not shift. Shift. Yeah, I keep hitting 4 for camera. And another camera is garbage. This one here don't have all of them. That dude, those who was driving with mods, his orange truck, way better than this one. This one here's a hunk of shit. Alright. 7:30. Between 7:30 and 8 should be on. They're at Target. Oh no. Are they buying her a bicycle? I bet you she's buying them a bike. This truck here is the most useless truck. At least in hardcore. Now, I know better than to go to the right because I was lost my truck in there when I was 17. I know better than to go over the logs. Alright, so we're gonna make this right on uncharted road. Nobody's been on that road yet. God, I hope I can get close enough to those trees. If not, I got old blue over here somewhere. These two rear-wheel drive trucks will manage. How is it so deep? There's a piece of land right there. Oh man. Game's probably like, why are you still playing? You beat it. Did not beat it until I get these trucks home. This is the most painful trucks. Oh, some big old rocks. Perfect. Now just pull over them big ones. Oh. Usually whenever you think it's the easiest route, it turns into the hardest. Probably making a mistake going over this shit. Look at it, I'm basically winching myself. Alright, this is ridiculous. Where's my boy at here? Where's my tow boy? Where do I go? Oh, straight behind me? Don't let me down. Maybe having all that weight from the tankers could be better. I can't even see my truck over there. Let's go get him. This truck will redeem himself. I think this truck does better when he's telling something. Water looks dangerous, but the other way, I'm choosing the path that looks the most dangerous because then maybe it won't be. There's tire marks right there. That ain't for me. Wow, man, look at you going like this. You're doing good. Here to take you home, you piece of shit. Man, I had no idea this truck was meant for towing. this is the problem. I wanted to go through the water, but I think I'm going to have to go around the water. See, it is like a game in itself. It sounds like he's playing techno, you hear it? Alright, come on, let's go. I'm about to put him on hold. As long as he's moving, I won't start pulling him. I'm just gonna let him drive. It's like too, you can't do both. If I hit F, it won't run the winch. Right now, he's driving it. Now I'm pulling. Either I'll go backwards or he'll go forward. Which is scary with the river, because I was trying to pull them out of that river, and they were pulling me into the river. Once we get through this part, we'll be alright. I don't know why I said that. Let me get myself unstuck. I think in reverse I have a lot more grip. I got 4 wheels back there with a ton of weight on them. Shit, I can still reach him, huh? That's not him. It's that fucking tray on him again, isn't it? I gotta get him off that tree now. I hate how those trees get everywhere. That's why I didn't want to go that way. Dig in. There you go. Well, if I run out of gas, I got something. As long as I'm moving. I just don't want to start the next map yet. That's all. You'd have to scroll back to see how that what the mess I was in with that damn log truck. I'm lucky it let me drop the logs off. That bitch, the logs weren't even on the trailer anymore. I was dragging. There's like a huge ditch that I drove all the way from the river, all the way to the drop off point here. This old boy here was pretty, well, he did take 2-point logs, but he didn't make it across the river. I had to literally fish him out from underwater. I had to shut the engine off because if not, I would have killed the truck. So I shut the engine off, got in the other truck, had to go underwater almost to get him. Even pulling it out of the river was almost impossible. It didn't cooperate. Okay, so I'm going to go, I think this way would be better. We're gonna go back by there. I don't need to stop for fuel, I don't believe. If I run out of fuel, I'll have to get the other trolley. That's what sucks. Because when stuff like that happens, you run out of fuel and then you're going to have to get in the other truck, take it to the garage, put on a fuel tank, take it to the fuel station, fill it up, come over here and find these guys, fill them up. Giving me traction. I was debating on going to the right there because that was the way it came in. I don't want to go anything. I think I'll come up from behind here. faster gear yet. I forgot. Dragging this bad boy through the mud. I might need gas by the time I get this deal. As tough as this truck is right now, I'm surprised I had a hard time crossing the river. This doesn't make sense to me. They do that in real life. I mean, they're underwater crossing the river. I'm thinking, you know, if your job, your company is all about making money by delivering these logs, I might invest in building a bridge. It really doesn't have to be a great bridge, just some kind of bridge that you don't risk losing your truck. Easy, buddy. What are you doing back there? Push him. Yeah, guys, push him. Alright, push truck. What a difference. You'd have to scroll back to see the mess that I was in when I first got on. But I managed to pull it off. This guy here with the orange tank, somehow he's a shitty truck trying to cross rivers and stuff by himself. But as a tow truck, he's doing great. I actually fueled up that truck. That truck still wouldn't move, so I hooked him to this one and towed him all the way to the drop-off. Now I'm like, instead of going to the next map, because I don't want to do that, and then Tara comes home, she'll be home between now and 8. So I got another 30 minutes, and I was like, let me go get all the vehicles that I left out there in the map. Let me get them all parked in the garage. Because I'm afraid if I leave the map, I won't be able to come back. Tow them all back. I actually went out with the other truck with the crane on it and was able to flip over old Blue, so I'm gonna get him next, but he can make it back on his own. They set them up. They set the vehicles up pretty good on this map to make it difficult, because the other truck that only has 2 axles, I was going to use it to put fuel. When I drove it down to get fuel, it won't hold a fuel thing. And it won't hold a log thing. I was like, damn, I can't even use that truck. So I have to use either this one or the other one. I might run out of fuel with this. Well, I got fuel on it, so it doesn't matter. The thing is I was saying earlier, I was watching somebody else do this map, but it was like 10 years ago. And that orange truck behind me, he was driving that thing through the river like it was nuts. No problem. I'm like, bro, that game has changed. Either that or he was in easy mode, maybe. Maybe in easy mode, that truck will have all-wheel drive, front wheel, all that differential stuff. Right now, that orange truck is useless. Look at these big ass ditches I made from that log. Look how deep that log was carrying those logs across the map, digging out digging out huge craters. All the stuff. I don't know if I can go faster. Once I get up this hill, I think the rest of the trip will be okay. I can hear that truck back there behind me. He is huffing. I wish I could winch while attached. I wish you could do like a permanent attachment. Let me get some distance. I'll just tow his ass over there. Now if I don't get stuck in any of these big ass ditches that I made from those logs, I'm gonna die. It's actually not that bad right here. I don't know why I wasn't making huge ones. There's part of it, but originally it was like just a long trail of misery. Now that I'm thinking about it, this does suck. I gotta drag this fucking thing around that bend. Okay, look at the. I don't know if you can read it because it's all bright blue, but it says it took me 9 hours and 25 minutes to complete this map. Damn. Didn't even know it. Once Tara gets home, I think I'll be the one putting Emma to bed. Emma gives Tara a hard ass time. And Tara will be like, I'm losing my mind. I'm like, because she pushes her, she wants to see how far she can go. She'll do that with me, and it's like, yeah, right, you don't want to go to school, I know, as we're going out the door, you know. Right now she's taking her out shopping. It looks like they're at Target, so I don't know if she's buying her a bike. Well, she took her to eat pizza, so now they're eating pizza. I'm like, alright. The thing about Emma is she doesn't realize that money actually, is the thing. You don't just go, I want that, and boom, you got it. That's what she's doing. And mommy will be like, okay, I'll buy it. She takes her shopping, go to the dollar store, and be like, yeah, I spent $100. I'm like, God damn, you bought 100 things, you know. Sometimes you take her to Walmart and she'll be like, nah, Should look at some stuff and be like, nah, I don't want anything. Uh-oh, I'm going underwater. Bro, man, that's how it ended. Doesn't matter, I got all my vehicles over on this side. I'd be able to get these guys back somehow. This is brutal. I wonder how much the people make to do this for a living. I got a feeling there's going to be a problem when that truck gets over to this part. Literally, as soon as I throw it into a faster gear, I can't pull it. I need those tires to be going slow and digging in. Now, I thought you could do a convoy, but I guess you can't, because if I hook, I don't know if I can hook another car to that car and pull three. I think, well, maybe you can. I know right now, if I try winching in front of this to something, it just disengages the one in the back. Right over that hill, straight in front of me is where I need to go. You can't repair it. How would you even repair this shit? It's like, does it rain every day? Why is there so much water? It's been quite the adventure. I would tell my boss to sell that orange truck, bro. Like, how did they even get here? Did they get dropped off with a helicopter? Or was it once upon a time all these roads were just freshly cut and were nice and smooth, and some idiot was like, well, they don't have four-wheel drive, but who needs that? You're getting a good deal on this truck. We'll take it. Now I want to go over that. I'm gonna go over. I want to go over that hill right there in front of me. Instead of going around it, I'm just wondering if that's going to be a bad idea. I got other vehicles. If it turns into a bad idea, I can always use another vehicle to pull that bitch over. At least they're all in the general area. Look at these big craters I made. I'm gonna get stuck in one. I'm surprised it even did that. I would think that I was like the first person ever to do that with the logs, dragging them like that across the ground sideways. But the terrain changed, and I'm stuck. No, I'm moving, am I? Am I moving? I am moving. He's got me stuck. I'll pull him out. There we go. Does he have gas? think he's out of gas. No, he's got fuel. Why is he not giving gas? Oh, he's not hooked to me anymore, huh? Alright, let's get some distance. I'll pull the ass. Definitely going over that hill. Can't go to the left. That's a trap. Oh, there's one of my big trenches right there. Sucker will fall. He's gonna go right in it too. I'm gonna barely have enough fuel. I keep forgetting I'm carrying fuel. Somehow he's surprisingly doing really good on fuel. I don't think he uses fuel if he's AI. Cool. Then I'm thinking right now, how the hell am I going to climb that? I might have to unhook, get myself up there, and then hook up and just drag it right over the top of that. If I go around to the right, around that corner, there's nothing to winch to. Stupid challenge. I don't even get extra credit for this. Getting closer. I mean, I could use another truck to fall if I have to. Alright, let me get up here and I'll come and get you. Amazing I can winch myself off of that little tree. Although you can't break them. You can't break trees. You might not be bored. You gotta be more bored watching it than you are playing it. It's kind of a strategy game, I guess. Camera angles and stuff is hard to get used to. Just pulling his ass up here. Oh, it's pulling me backwards. Nah, man, this truck, man, you put it in low, it doesn't go backwards that much. Jumpy ass truck. Who the hell gets that? That's like, let me bring my street bike out here. Never get out here a Formula 1 racer. Hey, buddy. Hitting me. All of a sudden now he wants to get going. Fool. Now I'm not parking these things up in a nice line. I'm not gonna go that far. Well, maybe I will. I don't know. I drug your ass the entire way. I said this truck did a good job. Didn't use this thing hardly at all. In fact, I didn't. I drove it out a little bit. Was like, I'm gonna use this to unlock everything. Yeah, I was like, fuck that. I'm like, why would I? It's like you're right here. Can't even grab it here. Hate that. I can't find my cursor. Alright, stop the engine. Who do we need? What? I got a truck over here? Oh, that's the big boy. Alright, let's get old Blue. Come on, old Blue. It's time for you to get home. Don't let me down. I told everybody you were a good truck. Where do I even go? Should I turn around? I feel like I should turn around. Yeah. If he flipped over, I'd drag him back sideways. Guy's a little crazy on the steering wheel, huh? I mean, yeah, I'm actually surprised at how this truck does. There's a couple other blue trucks, though, that are in other maps. And man, we tried. Those damn things just do not want to go anywhere because they're just garbage. I think having the dually chain tires in the back and a winch. Here's what I'm gonna do, because I don't feel like doing all this. We're gonna tow. What else can I put back here? I guess that, huh? That's it. I'm not a fan of that thing, though. It don't look as cool. Wow. Can't fucking carry that either. Flatbed? Alright, we'll just take it like this. We're just gonna tow it. Maybe old blue will tow this. Yeah, I think tonight I'm gonna play 7 Days to Die too. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna stay where I'm at until I can unlock maybe the snow zone, and from there maybe I'll move. I can't find nitrate. I mean, the burn zone to me is the best zone because it has nitrate, lead, and coal. And that's all I need if I'm gonna use a shotgun. Well, I mean, paper and plastic. This should be easy. How can I have a hard time pulling that guy? That was backfire. Now see, look at the clearance on this truck. Ramen logo. But I put like chicken meat in there and some whatever leaves we got, like spinach leaves, whatever in there, like chop up garlic, cayenne pepper. And this should just love me. Just have to find some, you know, like the ones that are already in the big cup. They're not called ramen, they're something else. They come in different spice levels. She found them that were 5 out of 6 spice. I had one, I was like, yeah, that's pretty fucking hot. Usually it'll say like, this is hot. It's like, alright, yeah. You're eating, you're like, what the hell is this shit really hot? I'm not gonna go that way. I went that way last time. It was a little deep. Yeah, see, this is kind of more fun. Definitely easier if you have more than one player, because the other player would be like the support guy. He would have like the fuel, whatever. Alright, go straight. Nah, that's way too far. We're definitely gonna make our left. Back there. Oh shit, they're home. Alright, well that's it. End of the stream. I'll get this shit done, and tonight I'll be